Howdy friends, top of the morning to you here. It's about, I don't know, 10, 20 or something like that. Heading to Nashville, airport, BNA, heading to New York City this morning. Playing tonight with a songwriter there that it's supposed to be really good. I've never met him before. Sean Pelton called me for the gig a few days ago. Talked to Sean Pelton for the first time. Amazing guy. Legendary dude. Cannot wait to work with him. And Andy Hess I've worked with on the bass before. We're playing tomorrow with Oznoy, the Oznoy Guthrie Trapp band at the Bitter End at 9:30. I know you guys know about that. It's beautiful sunny downtown Nashville. And when I say sunny, it is hot. Doesn't that just looks hot? It just looks hot. Anyway, heading to the airport, got everything, got my mono bags and all my stuff. You know, it only takes me about 15 minutes to pack anymore. I just throw a bunch of stuff in the bag, you know, eliminate all the choices, just take black until they come out with something darker. Anyway, it's a little warm here this morning. Look, I'm hoping it's a little cooler in New York, but I know New York gets hot too, man. Like, you know, Chicago and New York, these northern cities, they get hot too in the winter. Anyway, you know, when I get called to play, we're playing the 11th Street Bar tonight at 9 o'clock. If you're in the New York City area, come see us. I'll be staying in Soho for about 6 days. My lady friend's coming up to see me for the remainder of the trip there. There'll be no sound check attached to the last 3 or 4 days that I'm there, and we're gonna go to do some different stuff. I'm gonna go to Central Park and walk around a bunch and go do some different stuff. I might do some real touristy shit this time when I'm in New York. We might take a ferry cruise around the city or something crazy like that. Go check out Brooklyn a little bit more. I've spent some time in New York City in my day, but every time I go there, this is what I say about New York City. Every time I go there, it gets bigger. The first time I was there, I was 18 years old. Friends of mine on the Gulf Coast lived on Bear Point. They had an amazing house, and we ended up there one New Year's Eve, and that's really how I met Gove Scribner, and that whole Nashville saga began. But they were editors and cameramen for guy and his wife for NBC or CBS. They worked with Morley Safer and did all the big stories on B.B. King and Neil Young and all the, you know, all kinds of stuff. And they had an apartment in New York City on 72nd and Lexington. They gave me their key to their apartment when I turned 18 years old. So me and my dad went up there and spent 2 weeks, and then I flew to Ireland for 3 weeks by myself to teach a guy mandolin over there, and then a college professor that I knew that had a house in Ireland. And then I came back, spent another 2 weeks in their apartment in New York City, walked everywhere, and then came back through Nashville, and then back to back to Lillian, Alabama, and then been going to New York ever since. But yeah, like I said, every time I go to this city, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I see parts I never have seen before, and it's mind-blowing every single time. So anyway, cruising down 440 to the 40, and then I got my buddy here. He's driving me to the airport. He's doing a fantastic job cruising down the interstate here. I like to make it easy. I get a car to the airport. I don't like to drive. I would never drive my own car and park at the airport when you can get dropped right off at the front door. I'm getting a little high maintenance in my old age here, friends, but I know you know the feeling. Anyway, thanks so much for all the support. I'm going to do some more of these behind the scenes things. They probably won't get as many views, but I like doing this kind of stuff. It's not all about the guitar. It is, but it's not also. There's more to life than just music, folks, and it takes a while for some of us to figure that out, but I definitely am. And so just a little, you know, trip to the airport ride with old GT here. But I think that's about it for now. Maybe if something interesting happens between now and when the plane takes off, I'll do another little video and maybe try actually editing something together here on iMovie for a change, which doesn't happen very often. I know that's part of the charm, this low-tech. This is where high-tech meets low-tech. All right, you guys, have a good morning. We're off to the big city, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Howdy, friends. Just left LaGuardia. Got an Uber number 2. Nice Thomas is going to take us to there's no us, it's just me today. Heading to to Soho, to the hotel, and I wanted to tell y'all, man, I took the old Southwest flight from Nashville to New York. Man, you can't beat it. It's direct. It's right into LaGuardia. They're cheap as hell. You get a nice early boarding seat and get a nice, throw the Telecaster in the mono bag on the overhead, and you're ready to rock and roll. Hour and 50 minutes later, you're landing in one of the greatest cities on the planet. So I want to tell you guys, I got on the airplane and put my little Apple AirPods in, and I listened to I got a little homework assignment for you guys, man. I listened to two of my favorite records of all time, Rod Cooder, Bop Till You Drop, and Get Rhythm. Man, these songs put me in such a great mood. I listened to going back to Okinawa. I listened to 13 Question Method. I listened to Get Rhythm, Can Tell by the Way You Smell, and then on Bop Till You Drop, oh my God, I Can't Win, Little Sister, and the greatest guitar intro of all time, in my opinion, is his playing on The Very Thing That Makes You Rich Makes Me Poor. There's so many great songs. Both those records, just listen to both those records from start to finish and feel what that music does to you. And I hope it does something, because, man, there's some amazing stuff on there. So I also had a couple other thoughts. I was thinking that I was thinking about these influences and how much those records influenced me as a kid when I heard Get Rhythm when my uncles were building a pizza shop with their buddies on the Gulf Coast. And they were in there working on the floors or the walls or something, and I was a little kid in there, and I heard that record on a little, those little boom boxes that you see on construction sites covered in sheetrock dust and sheetrock mud and paint, and out of those speakers were Rod Cooder's Get Rhythm, and I almost lost it. I was like, man, I don't know what this is, but it's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. And so I was just thinking that I'm so heavily influenced by that music, but I never really sat and learned a whole lot of it note for note. So I'm just letting you know that being influenced by something doesn't necessarily mean that you have to sound just like that person. I think it's really better that you don't, ultimately. I mean, that's how we're going to develop our own style, is to just take these ideas and these feelings and the emotion that you're getting from what these guys are doing, the tone, the phrasing, all the things that we're talking about, just the different flavors of music that these guys are playing on one given record. Anyway, there's that, and then you can see here we're coming into Manhattan. How are we getting here, Thomas? Are we going over what bridge are we going to go over? What bridge are we going over to get into Manhattan?
You gotta take Williams Bridge.
Williamsburg Bridge?
Yeah.
Look at this. Here we go. I hope you can see that. I think you can. This is not a great. This is what a great. The other thing I was going to tell you is, sorry, I hope you can see that, but the other crazy thing about New York City to me is every time I come here, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, more to come from the Nashville to New York trip, coming up soon. All right, thanks. So of course I get to the hotel, and there was a little mix-up. So now I'm heading to another hotel, and then I'm gonna rebook on this one. But man, it's always an adventure up here, man. That's what happens when you take a hillbilly to the big city. Anyway. I'll be at the both are nice hotels. I'm not worried about it, but just crazy. Now we're in rush hour trying to get across, not too far, a couple blocks up, but the adventure continues. I'll keep you guys posted, of course, as this whole thing unravels or unfolds. Let's say unfolds. All right, man. We'll see y'all soon. Thanks so much. Hey guys, I finally made it to this hotel. Man, it's been a crazy day. I'll tell you more about it, but you can't make this shit up. It's been a blast. Finally got a little bubbles here to celebrate. We're going to this gig tonight. Anyway, What a day, man. I've Ubered all over this neighborhood trying to find, I was a little mix up on the hotel, but I'm at a fucking badass place, man. It's gonna be fun. When you come to New York, you gotta do it right. I don't know what's going on around here, but crazy shit going on. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks a bunch. More to come. I'm enjoying doing this little travel log. I don't care how many people watch this. This is fun. All right, see y'all. Do a little
Good pint in here as well.
Thank you, man. Look at that. That's beautiful. Thanks for the gig. I have no idea what these guys sound like, but I have a feeling they're going to be pretty badass. We just drug this amp up from downstairs. Here we are. 11th Street Bar, New York City, baby. Woo! That little Guinness action there. Love the stuff. Howdy, friends. Howdy there. Guthrie here, coming to you from not East Nashville. I don't know where we're at. We're cruising through New York City, and we're heading to Oz Noy's apartment on the Upper West Side. I say we, I mean me, and this cat. What's your name, brother?
Oh, Tito.
Tito's taking me to the Upper West Side to rehearse with Oz Noy. Luckily, that didn't hurt me too bad on songs. I don't have to learn a lot of songs, which is nice. We're gonna play the blues with a twist. But anyway, man, what a great night last night. I'll share some video. We got a lot of video from last night with James Maddock, a beautiful, lovely human being and great songwriter, Sean Pelton, on the drums and the accordion, which it's interesting, man. A lot of these New Yorkers play the accordion. It must be the Americana vibes that we're getting up here, but lots of fun, man. The 11th Street Bar, it was like we sat down, I didn't know the songs, they started playing, and we all made music. It was the true spirit of music in top form last night. We had a total blast. I don't know where we're at. We're somewhere in New York City. Man, what a great time. And just, it was like the old days, man. It was like, you know, you're sitting in this little bar, drinking some Guinness. Somebody put some tequila in my drink, but that's okay. It happens in the big city when you're living this adventurous lifestyle. Pretty fun, man. No complaints here from your old cousin, your hillbilly cousin GT in the big city. Look, there's the Freedom Tower right there. Anyway, I was gonna say, man, it was like the old days, going to Pirates Cove and just sitting down and playing with, you know, guys. You never heard their songs before. You don't know the chord changes. He had some charts and stuff, but of course I don't really look at those because I'd make more mistakes looking at the chart than I would not looking at the chart and watching his left hand and just going, you know, using my ear like I've done my whole life. One thing I will say, I do like to sit on the, you know, the right-hand side of any guitar player or bass player, so I can look down my fingerboard and watch their hands to see what chords they're playing. And that has been one of my little secrets forever, is, you know, when you're playing by ear and feel, you know, sit on the, or stand on the stage right, so you can look down to the rest of the band and see what the fuck they're doing. Anyway, cheers, guys. Gonna keep you posted throughout the day here and compile this into a little Nashville to New York video thing here on the old YouTube. And thanks a bunch, y'all. This has been a blast, and this is just the first day, so there's 5 more to go. All right, see you guys. Cheers. Hey friends, here at the hotel, having a little cocktail here. But I gotta tell you, we just rehearsed with Oz at his apartment up on the Upper West Side, and it's gonna be fun as shit. Hadn't rehearsed with the drummer, so I haven't even played with him yet. We're doing all these songs, some of Oz's songs, some of my songs, and kind of rearranged them a little bit. Rehearsed with Andy Hess on the bass. No sound check. Show up. Almost sold out at the bitter end tonight. Today is shit. It's Thursday. Yeah. So tomorrow my lady friend comes in, and then we're gonna continue bopping around New York City. Gonna go walk the High Line and just do some fun stuff. Take her to the park, Central Park. Who knows what we might get into up here, but But anyway, just checking in. I'm staying at this awesome place here down in Soho. What a cool neighborhood. About to go take a little nap, and just thought I'd check in and give you guys a little sneak preview of what's going on. So tonight, I'm gonna get some more footage, and then I'll be putting this video together. I'm gonna call it Nashville to New York. So GT goes to the big city. All right, what could be more entertaining than that? All right, friends, looking forward to it, and we'll see you guys real soon. All right, take care. Bye. Howdy, friends. Standing out here in front of the hotel. I'm heading to the gig a little early, gonna get something to eat, and I'll never know where. I guess the camera's over here, but yeah, man, just waiting for the car, out here watching some people walk by, and heading down to the gig, the bitter end. It's live streaming. I'm not sure when this video is gonna go up. Could be it could be tomorrow. I'm just running hard, and so getting this stuff while I can, but yeah, man, looking forward to going down there. Gonna grab a bite to eat, like I said, and just kind of ease in, go over a few tunes with the drummer in the back room, and then rock on. So we'll see you guys soon. I'll take some more video when I get down there. All right, thanks a bunch. All right, bye. All right, guys, been hanging with these cats a little bit. Last night, great gig with James Maddox and Jason Darling, who I just met about 10 minutes ago, and we just threw our stuff in at the club. We're gonna grab a little bite to eat. And what neighborhood are we in right here, guys?
We're kind of in the West Village.
West Village.
And the bitter end is here.
Yeah.
Famous nightclub where Bob Dylan used to play in the 60s. And Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond. Everybody played it. If you go in the back dressing room, you can see all the old, advert for the people that played it. Everybody from Neil Young to Earth, Wind and Fire played it over the years.
I mean, it's not a big place.
No, it's small.
It's not that big. Yeah, we're
But
gonna
you
take
sold
a
it
little
out.
stroll. We've sold it out. Nothing like nothing like playing a small room that looks like there's a lot of people there. It's the best. But here's the bitter end. That looks like a good time in there.
There's Paul, the owner.
There's Paul, the owner. This is the owner.
Hi, I'm the owner.
How long have you had this place, man?
I've been here for 32 years.
32 years. I think me and my dad saw Dave Van Ronk in here one night. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing that's happened here in the past week?
James Maddox.
This guy right here. Amazing. All right. Well, it's a pleasure. I'm proud to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me.
And there we are, right there. Nice. Look at these guys.
Your stuff's in the back?
Stuff in the back. Yeah, thanks. Little preview of the neighborhood here.
How long in town?
So cool. McDougal Street right here in the village. This is the official rehearsal for the gig right here.
Right here.
I've never even heard Sean Pelton play the drums live until tonight. I've heard him many times, but I like how you guys rehearse, man.
New York style.
These guys are pros. These are professionals.
And after the punch, we're doing the spaghetti. So the spaghetti song is the one we need to discuss. We cut a piece of it out. Sean?
What a great night at the bitter end. Killer dude. Woo!
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah! YouTubers, guitar fans, thanks so much. Appreciate you guys. Owner, operator.